Hello friends, in this video series we will learn about basics commands of Git. First let's learn the life cycle of Git. Generally in our project we are given a repository and we need to update our code base or file changes in that repository. Okay. So in our case, let's think that our repository is a remote or it's a Git repository. Okay. Here is the life cycle drawing of life cycle of Git repository. First, we need to clone the repository before making any changes. So first operation will be a clone operation, and it is only one time. Whenever you perform the clone operation, all the data present in the remote repository will be cloned to your local machine. So whatever you can see at the right side, those are local changes, means those are present in your machine, means that is not present in remote or in your server. So clone operation tells that whatever data you have in your server, those data you have copied or you have cloned to your machine. So after clone, generally we perform some operations. We can say generally we add some new files, delete some files, edit some file. So those are nothing but modify the working copy in your machine. Okay. Then after that, generally we review the changes whatever we have made, and if we find that that is good, the changes is good, then we commit the change using commit command, git commit. So commit, and then we give some message or we can say with some hint that why or what are the changes for. And until we are at commit or whenever we are doing the commit, our changes is still available in our local machine. It is not available in the remote machine, or it is not available in server. After commit, if everything looks good, then we push our changes to the remote repository. Whenever we find that push is success, or after the push success message, or after the push success operation, our changes available to our remote repository. That means we can say before push operation or before we write the push command, all the changes whatever we have made, that will be still available in our machine only, or in our remote local copy, not in the server. Okay. Now in case we find that there are some problem before push, we can amend the commit and fix the mistake, then push the operation. But after push command, we cannot do anything, because once we have done the push, that means my changes have already gone to the server. So before the push command, I can do anything to fix the changes in repository. That means because that is available in my local machine. Okay, so let's see. We are writing. So first we'll verify with the same thing with our remote repository. This G test is a remote repository. It is available in GitHub. Similarly, you can have your own server, but in my local machine there is no project like G test. Okay, so we'll set up that. Let's create another git test. We have created one directory. Git test. Okay, it's empty. All directories are not Git directories. How we will identify the Git directories? The Git directories has a hidden folder .git which has information regarding Git, and to initialize any directory as a Git directory we use git init command. So generally this is the first command we use. With the after initialization of any initialization of the directory, then we perform other operations. And also when we want to clone any directory, you will see that after cloning you will find also there is some hidden directory will be available, that is .git. So so both commands are different, git init and git clone. Generally this git init is used as the first command, and then based on our requirement we use git clone, and git clone actually brings the remote repository to our local repository. Now after the end of this git clone command, we can see that the same directory is available in our local system, but it has .git as hidden folder, as we have not added any folder or any file in our remote repository. That means our remote repository is empty. That's why the ls-la command gives everything empty, only it gives .git. Also generally people also think that this git init is alternative for git clone. No, it's not like that. Git init is to set up any directory as a git directory, and git clone is to bring the remote copy to our local system or local machine. In our next class we will learn more git commands.